What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So I jumped on Iracing, and guess who I see in the same lobby as me? None other than Formula 1 champion Max Verstappen. I have never been in a lobby with him, so I was so hyped up going into this race. And unfortunately, it was a heartbreaker. I was not in the same split as him, as he has a 4,000 oval iRating. I couldn't miss out on this opportunity to watch Max take on a NASCAR truck around Talladega. So I jumped over and hit the spectate button so I can catch all the action, and he put on a heck of a show. So here today, we're going to be going over the entire 25-lap race for Max Verstappen at Talladega. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below, as I upload some racing content daily. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So we got Max Verstappen running the number 15 McDonald's truck. I don't know if he's a Bill Elliott fan, but here we go, boys. The green flag is out at Talladega already with a very aggressive driving style. He's going to take it 3 wide on the outside before we even reach the start-finish line and go to the lead in turn number 1. So he has tucked in on the outside. He has help coming from the number 12 truck. Man, all you want to do at Talladega is survive to the end. You know there's going to be some big crashes here today. You know it's going to get wild. But already on lap number 1, Max Verstappen is going to take the lead down the back straightaway and clear the bottom. Here we go, boys. Down to the bottom. I blocked the number 14. I believe Max is going to lead at lap number 1 here. Help from the number 14 truck behind him. Already looking wild, man. I know Max is a very aggressive driver, but I didn't know what to expect to see him in a NASCAR truck. This is something that we have never seen before, and something I was really excited about for this video. But he's locked and loaded right now. He's going to lead lap number 1, help from the 14 truck. He has the entire 25 truck field on his back bumper, going for the kill right now, and he's up front taking advantage of this opportunity. Now the 14 is trying to push him right now. He's trying to get as close as possible to his rear bumper, as that is pretty common here at Talladega. The outside is forming up there. They're drafting together. The FedEx truck is coming on the outside. The 14 knows he has to get there, and he's going to get to his back bumper and all but turn Max Verstappen. He's going to have an unbelievable save there. It's not easy to save a truck like that, man. That was a bad bump draft, and it almost ended his day. Right there, you're going to see a lead change. The number 2 truck is going to go to the point, and he's going to clear the bottom groove on lap number 2. Now, that changed something for Max here, because he pulled down to the apron, out of bounds down here, let everyone go by. He must have thought it was too dangerous up there, and he didn't want to be in the mix. He didn't want to be in the battle. He didn't want to tear his truck up. He wants to be there at the end. It's a long race here today, but it wasn't long. On lap number 4, he's already cutting it 3 wide once again, running in about the 10th position, faded a little bit to the back, but right now he's riding it out. I don't know what he was doing, but clearly he's having fun here, shaking the truck back and forth down the front straightaway, coming to lap number 7. You see the entire pack up there, 3 wide ahead. Max is going top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, going crazy here. He's having a blast right now. It's fun watching him, man, because he's crazy around here. It's crazy. His driving style is very chill at times and very aggressive at other times. Lap number 9, he's just riding it out. We're going to go on board with Max Verstappen on lap 10. He's locked and loaded, boys. You see how tight the racing is around here with the NASCAR Truck Series. I mean, you know the style of racing you're going to get every time you come here. You know it's going to be wild. You never know what to expect, and you know the big crash is probably going to happen at some point. Max is gaining all these positions back, but watch this down the back straightaway, because he's going to start doing that swerving back and forth again with the steering wheel. I don't know what the purpose is of that. I don't know if that's a Formula 1 thing. I know typically they do that when they're trying to clean off their tires, but his tires shouldn't have been dirty. I honestly think he's just having a good time and having fun back here, trying to gain these positions back. Here we go once again, top, bottom, top, bottom. I thought he was going to lose it right here. As you can see, coming off turn number 2, he did get a little bit sideways trying to clear the bottom groove. He's going to tuck in, and now beginning to march up to the front, but you see him up there getting more aggressive. They're 3 by 3 by 3. I don't think he's wanting to step up his pace right now. I think he's intentionally running at the back, trying to wait for the big crash to happen. Lap number 14, watch out, boys, because it's about to get wild going into 1. 3 wide for the lead, all bump drafting, all tandem racing. Whoa, the 17 is going to get hooked, and that's going to start stacking them in. This is the big one at Talladega. Look out, boys, because they are all getting collected. This is nearly the entire field, stacking them up, wrecking them up, going into turn number 1 here. You got to think that Max Verstappen make it by. We're going to take a look at it. Here we go, on board with Max Verstappen at Talladega. He's running the bottom groove, but look out up front. His wreck avoidance is going to have to be on point if he wants to make it by. There was not many survivors, and and Max just went full cold trickle mode. Days of Thunder shot the gap and made it through, but he did not make it through without damage. He definitely hit the front bumper of that car, but he did not receive any engine damage with 10 laps remaining. In position number 13, looking very aggressive. He's in kill mode now. There's no more being patient around here. We have 7 laps remaining. He's going to cut him 3 wide going in a 1, trying to gain all these positions back. We have a lot of trucks with damage. There's no way with the damage that Max Verstappen has on this truck, he should be anywhere near competitive, but you're going to see the heart of a Formula 1 champion come out right here as he's going to start driving up to the front, to the outside. He's going wherever they are not. He's trying to work his way to the front of the field. It's very difficult because it's almost a traffic jam. There's nowhere to go at times. He's going to tuck down to the bottom groove right behind the number 24. You can see the damage on this McDonald's machine as he's working through the field, charging on that bottom groove, man. He's tucked in behind the 24. They're 3 wide ahead of him. He has well put this thing inside the top 10, now aiming for a top 5 here. You got to think Max might be the pick to win it here of how many positions he is now gaining onto lap number 20. We got 6 laps remaining at the line. It's getting wild here in front of him. Everyone is so close. 3 wide on the bottom groove around the number 4, around the number 21. This is going to put it all the way to the 6th position. Now side by side with the number 13. About to put it inside the top 5 with help from the number 9. He's gaining spots, gaining positions. This is going to be 5 laps to go at the line. The clock is ticking and it's go time. Now going for the 5th position. Side by side with the 13. Here we go through turn number 3 and 4. It's getting wild, boys. He has help from the number 9. The outside is locked and loaded. They are bump dropped in the 24. Tries to throw a block. He does throw a block. Here comes Max on the bottom groove, and my goodness, they're going to go 3 wide in the tri-oval. It's getting tight here. Now, going for the 4th position. He has now made it to the 4th position, goes Max Verstappen, but look out up front because that 24 is going to get a heavy push from the number 13, and here we go, boys. Strap the TV down. He's going to get hooked. Here comes the 24, and kapow! Right into the corner panel of Max Verstappen, and they are wrecking him up once again. Major crash. Max did not escape this one unharmed. He definitely done some engine damage in that one, as that was a heavy lick and took out a lot more contenders here at Talladega. You know, every time we come here to wreck them up. Let's pay attention to the damage. Heavy hit right there. That was a hard impact. That definitely hurt the motor. But given the heart of Max Verstappen, he's not going down in this war machine. He's not done yet. He's not stopping, and he's not quitting. Here we go, boys. 2 laps remaining. We are now going NASCAR overtime. Max Verstappen is coming from the 14th position here. There's a lot of trucks in front of him that are wounded, that are hurt. This is NASCAR overtime, but the yellow flag drops, the race will be over. It's going to be interesting to see if Max can keep pace. The green flag is out, and they're already 4 wide. Max is being aggressive. This is the aggressive driving style you see in Formula 1, showing here today in a NASCAR truck. Now, unfortunately, right when he hit the shift to go to the 4th and final gear, there was no speed in this truck, and you're going to see him begin fading. The truck is pretty much done at this point, but he only has a lap and a half to go, and with how wild today has been, you know there's going to be a huge final lap crash. The white flag is out. The final lap at Talladega has begun. The 2 truck is leading. Here comes the 13 on the bottom, man. You know it's going to get wild here on the final lap. They're trying to shove each other. They're trying to push each other. Look out right there. Contact. The 13 and the 2 collide. Nearly set off a huge crash. The 13 is leading with everyone at bay behind him. Here comes the 2 car on the outside with a heavy bump drop. They're 3 wide mid-pack, boys. Oh my goodness. You know Max Verstappen is in the back right now. Just hoping they all crash him up here at the end. And here comes the 13. The 2 just popped it dead sideways right there. The 13 is leading off turn number 4, but don't stop watching now because it's going to get wild coming to the start-finish line. They're going to go 3 wide for the lead, and here we go, boys. They're wrecking them up for the final time. We got a truck into the catch fence, and post-race after the finish line, they are stacking them in, boys. This is going to be some positions for Max Verstappen as they all collided. Here comes Max to claim the 12th position at Talladega. This is a war machine truck, and he went to war here today. Given everything that happened, a 12th place finish is pretty respectable. Now, post-race, man, he's still having fun. You can tell he's having a blast here in these NASCAR trucks. He's going to go all the way down to the apron, pretty much wide open in a 1, and then he's just going to dump the truck and start trying to do some burnouts here. It was a fun race, man. I had so much fun watching Max Verstappen in this one. He put on a heck of a show. After this race, I really understand the talent of Max Verstappen. The fact that the Formula 1 champ can show up over here in a NASCAR truck with a 4,000 iRating split and be that competitive goes to show his talent skill. Let me know what you guys thought about today's race and today's event. I do hope you guys did enjoy the video. I'd like to thank my Patreon Elite members who I race with every Thursday night over on Twitch, as well as I'd like to thank my Patreon VIP members. So special thanks to CHTV, Joshua Kane, Sanquez Gregory, and Timothy Stubblefield for supporting the channel. Hit that subscribe button. I'm uploading some racing content every single day. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.